Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga LJ. My name is LJ. I'm a yoga teacher and a registered nurse, and today you are attending the Advanced Beginner class, number 1 class, and this is very exciting. So we will be focusing on Prana and Apana today. This is the gateway to working with energy in the body. So I realize that you are still a beginner. You are still learning the Ashtanga sequence, and you are still understanding the physicality of the postures. And so having a sense of breath with the postures at this point would be very challenging for someone at this level. However, the breath is integral to the Ashtanga practice. And what makes you an advanced Ashtangi is the breath, is your awareness of the breath. That is what will bring you further into the practice. So today, we are planting a seed of awareness about energy, and then we're going to let it go. We're going to let it go. We'll go for a few classes coming back to the sequence, and then we'll come back to this later. We are having a physical practice today, but it will be simple and shorter so that you can focus more on the breath. So the breath is in itself a teacher. Like if you're walking through a dark cave and you don't have any light, you have no idea where you're walking in the cave. You're breathing and you're moving, but you don't know what direction you're going. But conscious breath is pranic energy, and that's like having a light with you. So when you walk in the cave with a light, now you have a sense of where you're going. And so today you'll be introduced to having a light by using the breath in a more specific way, which will help guide you through the practice. Even if you forget about it, at least it's in your subconscious and your memory. And it will absolutely help you later when we come back to this. Now, the other important note to know about Prana and Apana, not only is it the introduction to working with breath and energy, but it's also the gateway to working with the bandhas, the chakras, and the nadis. So you may have heard of these terms before. So basically what we're doing with Prana and Apana, it's energy. We're working with energy. And energy is conscious breath. Basically, the entire body is an electromagnetic field. I don't think I have to prove it to you. Our heart beats and sends blood through our veins, and we have the lymphatic system that's draining fluid. We have neurotransmitters in our brain that are cell signaling to each other. So absolutely, our bodies are filled with energy. Prana and Apana are 2 of the 5 different kinds of energy in the body. Vayus. Vayu in Sanskrit means air. It doesn't just mean gross air. It's pranic air, which means it's conscious air. Conscious air is different when you inhale, when you're conscious of your breath, than when you're not conscious. And that's what makes the breath pranic. So by understanding and doing today's class, it will prepare you for later when we start working with the bandhas, the Mula Bandha, base of the pelvis, Uddiyana Bandha at the navel, especially. Jalandhara Bandha, chin lock, we don't tend to use it in Ashtanga, although we use it in Pranayama. Bandhas are locks. Basically, they're considered locks where we hold energy. So today we're working with energy. So later when we use the bandhas, because they're integral to Ashtanga, you're going to understand better how to hold the energy and how to use it. When we learn to use the Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha in the Ashtanga series, basically, what we're doing is we have a dam. You're building a dam, and the water, which I mean is energy, is building and building and building. And then we release the dam and you get a flood of energy. That's the bandhas. It's not that dramatic. It's not that dramatic. It's a bit more subtle, but just to help you understand, those are what the bandhas are. So today's class will help you to understand just easily what energy is and becoming more aware of the breath. And then we'll come back to more later. So we're working with prana and apana. Prana is also known as the inhalation. It's from the shoulders to the diaphragm. Inhalation. We're taking in conscious energy and we're distributing it through the lungs and the circulatory system. And then we have apana, which is from the waist down through the pelvis. Apana is connected to the exhalation, excretion, the urine, feces, fluid. We're excreting with the exhalation. Energetically, we excrete, tension, anger, shame. We excrete that as well with apana. So we're going to focus on these two values for today, the two main ones. And I will post a video in a few weeks about the 5 values and go deeper into energy with the body. So we'll start seated. Just come to a comfortable position. So we'll do breath work for a short period of time first, and then we'll move on with the Ashtanga series. And take a moment to just come into the space, feel grounded. So you're dissolving the mind and you're starting to notice the quality of the breath, breathing in and out through the nose for the Ujjayi breath. So we're going to count inhale for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5. We'll do that 3 times just so that we can get our breath into a regular pattern. So we're going to finish the exhale and then inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale with control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A couple natural breaths here, staying connected, going deeper inside the body. We're going to start with prana. So keeping your eyes closed, you're just going to feel from the top of the shoulders down to the diaphragm, which is the base of the ribs. Just going to start to feel that space with your awareness. Now, when you inhale, you're going to feel the breath move up from the ribs to the shoulders. When you exhale, you can feel the breath drop from the shoulders to the low ribs. This is the movement of the breath and of the energy. So as you continue keeping your awareness on the prana area of the body, start to feel the movement of energy along with the breath. As you inhale, the energy is coming up. As you exhale, the energy is dropping down. Just a couple more breaths. Okay, so we're moving our attention now to Apana. Apana is from the waist down to the pelvis. So it moves differently. Bring your attention to the waist and to the base of the pelvis, base of your spine. So just focus your attention on that area. Now actually, when we inhale, and this is what we have the diaphragm and the pelvic floor. Just as a side note here, the diaphragm and the pelvic floor work together in tandem. And the diaphragm is like a pancake muscle, and the pelvic floor is layers, 11 sets of layers of muscles in the base of the pelvic bowl. When we inhale, the diaphragm and the pelvic floor drops physically, the muscles drop. When we exhale, the muscles lift. So just to give you a sense that anatomically, physically, actually, it makes sense with the apana. That when we inhale, the apana drops down with the pelvic floor. When you exhale, apana lifts up with the pelvic floor. All right? So it's the opposite direction of prana. So close your eyes. We're going to come back to apana. So waist to the base of the pelvis. Now, when you inhale, feel the energy drop. When you exhale, feel the energy lift to the navel. So continue a few more rounds. When you inhale, the energy goes down, excreting down the spine. When you exhale, the energy comes up with the pelvic floor to the navel. All right, so a couple more rounds. All right. All right, so basically what's happening energetically, when we inhale, we're lifting up the top of the body, and the bottom of the body is pushing away in the opposite direction. In yoga, we always work with opposition. So when we inhale in yoga, energetically, we're lengthening the spine, right? When we exhale, we're bringing the energy back to the center of the body. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to mix prana with apana, all right? And so, not to get too complicated, but when you mix prana with apana, we're creating one of the other vayus, which is samana. And I just don't want to get so, but it's just above the navel. But we're not going to go there, okay? So, now we're going to mix them. What we're going to do when you inhale, you're going to feel the chest lift and feel the expansion of the bottom, the waist to the pelvis. Feel it drop. So you're feeling the pelvic floor drop and you're feeling your chest lift when you inhale. When you exhale, you're going to bring the energy, both energies together to your navel. All right? And then from the navel, when you inhale, like radiating like a sun, like at the navel, visualize there's a sun with beams, rays of light all around the sun. When you inhale, you're going to feel the inhale come up in all directions. It goes down as much as it comes up, and you exhale back to the navel. And you're going to inhale, radiate the light in all directions. Exhale back to the navel, all directions. All right. So we'll do this for about 5 breaths, connecting prana with apana. So inhaling, lengthen. Feel the base drop, top of the spine lift. Exhale your breath to the navel. Visualize the rays of light. When you inhale, it's spreading back, up and down evenly. Exhale back to the navel. A few more times. Last breath. All right, so now we're going to move on with the practice. And today we're going to try to keep this energy with us, the prana and apana. When you inhale today, expand, feel the energies oppose each other. When you exhale, feel the two energies come together at the navel. All right? So we're going to start with the opening yoga mantra at the top of the mat. Hands to Namaskar Mudra. I also just want to say, I encourage you to close your eyes for the practice today. I think don't worry about the drishti. It's just to help you feel the breath and trust the breath more. Okay? All right, hands to Namaskar Mudra. We're going to finish the exhalation and we're going to inhale to Om. Vande Gurunam Charanara Vinde Sandar Shita Svatma Sukhava Bodhe Nishayase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirsam Jvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. And we'll release the hands down. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, drop your head. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step back to a plank. Drop the knees. We're going to bring the chest forward. Chaturanga. You can go to Cobra or Upward Dog. Exhale, you can drop your knees or lift your hips. Downward Dog, 5 breaths. So when you exhale, you're feeling the breath energy move towards the navel. When you inhale, you feel the expansion from the navel move throughout the body. Two more breaths. You're gonna finish the exhalation to the navel and then step your feet to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold to the navel. Press your feet, expand up, arms up. Exhale, samastitihi. We're doing 4 more. Inhale, arms up, Surya Namaskara A. Exhale, forward fold to the navel. Inhale, expand, chest forward. Exhale, jump back to the navel. Drop your knees, Chaturanga, Cobra or Upward Dog. Inhale, expand. Exhale to the navel, lift your hips, Downward Dog. 5 breaths. So we're doing 5 Surya Namaskara A and 5 Surya Namaskara B. Two more breaths. Finishing the exhale to the navel. And jump, lift. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Expand. Exhale, fold. Press your feet, coming up, rise, hands up. Exhale, samastitihi. 3rd one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, lift your heels, jump back, plank. Drop your knees, exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, expand, Upward Dog. Exhale, lift the navel to the navel, Downward Dog. Notice how the breath is in sync with the yoga poses. Two more breaths. When you inhale, you're radiating beams of light from the navel, down the legs and up the spine. Finishing the exhalation, use the exhalation to help you jump, lift your hips. Keep inhaling, flat back. Exhale, forward fold to the navel, help you go deeper in the forward bend. Press your feet, coming all the way up, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Radiate chest forward. Exhale, lift back. And keep exhaling, Chaturanga. To the core. Inhale away from the core. Exhale to the core, lifting the core to Downward Dog. 5 breaths. The breath itself is a teacher. It will inform you about the physicality of the pose. One more breath. Finishing the exhale to the navel. Use that to help you jump, lift your hips. And then we're gonna inhale, chest forward. Exhale, head down. Press your feet, coming all the way up, rise, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the core. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, jump back. Use the core with the exhale at Chaturanga. Inhale, expand away from the core. Exhale, come back to the core to downward dog. 5 breaths. One more breath. Exhaling to the navel, prepare to jump. Lift your hips, use that to help you. Inhale, expand, chest forward. Exhale, fold, head down. Inhale, expanding all directions up. Exhale, hands down, Samastitihi. Surya Namaskara B, we're doing 5 today. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale to the core. Inhale, chest forward, head up. Feel expansion. And then exhale to the navel. Keep exhaling. Will help you Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift the core. Downward dog. Finish the exhale. Left heel in, right foot steps forward. Inhale, rising up, warrior 1. Exhale to the core, hands down. Drop your knees, keep exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips. Downward dog. Right heel in, left foot forward. Inhale, radiate up, spreading the light. Exhale, bring the energy back to the navel. Drop the knees, keep the energy there, navel. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift from the hips. Downward dog, 5 breaths. Don't worry about the physicality of postures so much today. Don't go so deep. Just keeping the focus on the breath and the movement of energy in the body and how it's in sync with the yoga poses. One more breath. Finishing the exhale. Bend your knees, lift your hips, jump, head up. Inhale, expand. Exhale, drop your head down. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, press your feet, inhale, spread the light. Keep spreading all the way up tall, expand, exhale, hands down. Second one, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head up, halfway. Lift your heels, jump back, exhale. To plank, drop your knees, Chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. Left heel in, right foot forward, warrior 1. You're gonna rise the energy up and down throughout. Exhale to the core. Keep exhaling, feel the core. Inhale, expand. Exhale, back to the core. Right heel in, left foot forward. Warrior 1, left side, expanding in all directions. Exhaling back, down. Drop the knees, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. 5 breaths. Finish the exhale. Bend your knees, lift your hips, press your hands a lot, and then inhale halfway. Exhale, drop your head. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Keep inhaling all the way up, expanding. Exhale, Samastitihi. Third one. Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale to the core. Inhale, expand. Take the expansion with you when you exhale back to the core. Drop your knees, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left heel in, right foot forward. Inhale, energy down and up evenly. Exhale back to center of the body. Drop the knees, keep exhaling. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back. Right heel in, left foot forward. Inhale, send the energy down and up. Exhale to the core. Drop your knees, Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Finishing the exhalation, use the core to help you lift your hips up. Inhale, flat back, head up. Exhale, fold, drop the head. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, expand from the bottoms of the feet to the tips of the fingers. And then keep inhaling all the way up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Fourth one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head up. Lift your heels, press your hands, jump back. Exhale to the navel. Inhale, upward. Spread the light. Exhale, bring the light back to the center. Left heel in, right foot forward, expand the light. Exhale, bring it back. Drop the knees, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, back. Right heel in, left foot forward, coming up. Exhale down to the core. Keep exhaling. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Try to stay focused, working the muscle of concentration and focus on the breath and movement of energy. Prana and Apana. Try to experience it in the body. Even when the sequence gets challenging, try to keep the focus. Finishing the exhale, we're going to lift up, step or jump, top of the mat, head up, inhale. Exhale, drop the head. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Exhale, arms down. Last one, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, head up. Exhale, lift your heels, jump back. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, lift your hips, downward dog. Finish the exhale to the core. Left heel in, right foot forward, spread the energy down and up the body. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands down. Keep exhaling. Inhale up. Exhale, lift the core, exhaling to the core. Right heel in, left foot forward. Coming up, pressing your feet as you lift the hands up. Exhale, hands down, engage the core. Drop the knees. Inhale, spread the light. Exhale, back. Downward dog, 5 breaths. Bend your knees, finish the exhale to the core, and lift the core up with the hips. Inhale, expand. Exhale, drop the head. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Expand from the feet to the hands. And keep inhaling all the way up, Samastitihi. We'll jump the feet hip width, hands to hips. Inhale. Exhale, peace fingers, grab the big toes, Padangusthasana. You can keep your knees bent. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, forward fold. 5 breaths. So notice when you exhale to the core, it will bring you deeper in the pose naturally. When you expand, you'll feel more length in the pose. More opening on the inhale. Last breath. Finish the exhale. And we'll inhale, head up, straight arms, look forward. Exhale here. Inhale, hands under the feet for Padahastasana. Exhale, drop the head down. Trusting the breath. And the current of energy. We're going to finish the exhale. And we're going to inhale, head up, look forward. Exhale, hands to hips, to the core. And the core will inhale, bring you up, radiate up. And we'll bring the feet together. So we're going to grab a block for the Trikonasana and Parivita Trikona sequence like we've been doing. We're going to step to the right, feet parallel, and then bring your right foot out, block outside the right foot. We're going to open chest to the left hand down, right hand over the head. We're just going to breathe here for a couple breaths. Feel the expansion and the energy come back to the navel. When you're ready on your exhale to the navel, you're going to come down on the exhale. Keep exhaling as you come down. And then you're going to inhale into the pose to lengthen. 5 breaths. You're going to finish your exhalation and let the top hand pull you. Inhale, it's going to pull you up. Inhale, up. Expansion pulls you up. We're going to take the block with us, right foot in. Turning to the front of the mat. Block outside the left foot. Heel to heel alignment. Open chest to the right, right hand down, left hand over the head. Couple breaths here. expand with the inhalation from down the body and up evenly, and then exhale, bring it back to center. On your next exhalation, keep exhaling, left hand forward to the block. And then inhale, the right hand, top hand up to expand into the pose. 5 breaths. So make sure that when you exhale, when you inhale, the energy is going down as much as it comes up. I think the tendency is to bring more energy up than down. You're going to finish the exhale, and then the inhale is going to bring you up. We're going to bring the left toes in, turning to the back of the mat, heel to heel alignment, block inside the right foot for Parivita Trikonasana. So just take a couple breaths here to find length and grounding with the breath. On your next exhalation, you're going to come forward, left hand to the block. And then inhale is going to lift the right hand back, or coming straight up if that's where you want to go today. One more breath. We're going to finish the exhalation and then take the block with you. Inhale up, turn the right toes in, turning to the front of the mat, block in front, inside the left foot, top of the left foot. So you're squaring hips and shoulders to the back of the mat. Couple breaths here. Feel the energy rise, expand down and up, and feel it come back to the core to ground you. When you're ready on the exhale, right hand to the block, and then lift the left hand back into your version of the pose, whether the left hand straight back or up. One more breath. Finishing the exhale. We're going to take the block with us. We're going to come up. From here, we're going to step forward, top of the mat, Samastitihi, release the block. Moving on to Parshva Konasana and Parivita Parshva Konasana. So we're going to inhale, right foot to the side. And then turn your right toes out, so heel arch, bend the right knee. And we'll bring the right elbow down, exhale, right elbow down. Pause, finish the exhale, and then lift the left arm up on the inhale. 5 breaths. Trust what the breath is informing you with the physicality of the pose. Two more breaths. You're going to finish the exhale, and the inhale is going to bring you up. Right toes come in, left toes turn out. On the exhalation, we're going to bend. Left elbow above left knee, coming down on the exhalation. Inhale, right hand up and over the head. 5 breaths. Exhaling to the navel. Inhale, radiate like a sun, beams of light from the navel for the inhale. Moving up throughout the body and down. Finish the exhalation. Inhale is going to bring you back up. Left toes turn in. Moving to the back of the mat. Squaring hips and shoulders to the back. Heel to heel alignment. Back toes turned in at 30 degrees. Parivita Parshvakonasana. So we're going to find your breath here for a moment. Bend the right knee. Going to inhale. Left elbow outside of the right knee or left hand. Open chest to the right. Exhale into the pose. One more full breath. You're going to finish the exhalation. Inhale is going to bring you up. Right toes come in. Turning to the front of the mat for left side. Heel to heel, bend the left knee and then take a couple breaths before we go deeper. So we're going to inhale the right elbow outside the left knee. You can bring hands to prayer or just the hand outside the knee. Left hand back. Two more breaths. Finishing the exhalation to the core. Inhale, expand. Coming straight up. And then we're going to step to the front of the mat for Samastitihi. We'll do the balancing poses, not both of them, just Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana today. So ground your left foot. Bend the right knee when you're ready. Exhale to the core and then lift on the inhale. You're going to lift the right knee up, left hand to the hip, 5 breaths. Notice how the flow of energy is helping you with the pose. As you exhale to the core, it helps with stability, and the inhale will help you expand and find length in the pose. We're going to finish the exhalation, and then on the inhale, open the right leg to the side. 5 breaths. Dropping the right hip. Try to see if you can keep the left leg straight, but don't worry so much today for the cues, keeping the breath awareness. Finish the exhale. We're going to inhale the right leg back to center. Both hands to hips, just hold your right knee up, 5 breaths. Use the breath to help you. Notice how it's informing you. And we'll exhale, release. Moving on to the other side. Ground the right foot down. We're going to inhale, left knee up, right hand to the hip, 5 breaths. And then we're going to finish the exhalation and open knee to the side. Inhale, knee to the side. 5 breaths. Trusting the breath to guide you. One more breath. Finishing the exhale. Inhale, left leg back to center and left hand to hip release. 5 breaths. And release the foot down. We're going to vinyasa to seated. So we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head. Inhale, head up, expand. Exhale, lift the heels. Jump back, exhaling to core. Chaturanga, keep exhaling. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog, or you can drop your knees down. From here, when you finish the exhalation first, then you inhale, jump to come to seated. You can cross your ankles, bring the hands back, try to keep your hips off the floor, extend your legs, and we'll come to Dandasana. So fingertips on the side of the hips, finding your posture. 5 breaths. Notice how the inhale helps you find your posture here. The energy will lift you up naturally. One more breath. Finishing the exhale, we're going to inhale, peace fingers, grab the big toes for Paschimottanasana 8. Inhale, head up, expand. Exhale to the core, coming forward, finding your version, head up or down. Last breath, finish the exhale. Inhale, head up, straight arms. Exhale, grab the pinky edges of your feet. And then inhale, expansion. Exhale to the core as you fold into the pose. Notice how the inhale helps you lengthen, find space, and how the exhale brings you deeper in the pose. Working with Prana and Apana. Finishing the exhale. Inhale, head up, straight arms, expand. Exhale for Paschimottanasana C. You can grab the wrist around the feet or the fingers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the pose or hands by the side, your version. Finishing the exhalation. Inhale, head up, straight arms, lengthen. Exhale, release the pose. We're gonna cross the ankles. And we're gonna inhale, lift up, jump back to a high plank. Drop the knees, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then we're gonna inhale, jump, cross your ankles. Bring your hands back. Extend your legs, coming down. We're gonna move to modified Purvottanasana. So we've been doing it with the Charlie Chaplin feet. So we'll bring the heels together, bend your knees. Bring your hands behind you about 6 to 8 inches. Fingers facing forward. So you're gonna finish your exhale to the core and come up on the inhale to expand. And then hold 5 breaths. Top of shoulders rolling forward. Lifting the hips. See if the breath can help support you in this pose. One more breath. And then we'll exhale, drop down. We'll cross the feet. Press your hands by the sides of the hips. Lift your hips. See if you can drag your feet through or jump your feet through back to high plank. Drop your knees, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. We're gonna jump again, so change the cross of your feet. And then bring your hands by the sides. Extend your legs, coming down. So Janushirasana A, and then we're gonna go for back bending to close, okay? So the right foot comes inside the left hip. Sorry, left thigh, left inner thigh, like so. And we're gonna fold forward. So you can grab the right wrist, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Or you can keep your hands on the ground, so your version. Feeling the breath and flow of energy in the pose. One more breath. And we'll inhale, head up, straight arms, lengthen. Exhale, release the pose, cross your ankles. So you're exhaling to the core here. So use that core that you exhaled to lift up and jump back to a high plank. Drop the knees, chaturanga. Or cobra, upward dog. Exhale, back. So moving on for the other side. Finish your exhale to the core and then jump, crossing your feet. Bring the hands back, legs forward, coming down. Left foot inside the right inner thigh. We're gonna inhale, find your hand position, lengthen. Exhale into the pose. Keeping your focus and awareness on the breath and how it feels in the body with the energy, with prana and apana. Gonna finish the exhale. Inhale, expand, lengthen, head up, straight arms. Exhale, release the pose, cross your ankles. Using that exhalation that we just brought the energy to the core, you're going to use that to inhale, jump back to high plank, and then drop your knees, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. We're going to jump to seated, so finishing the exhale, bringing the energy to the core, and then we're going to inhale to jump. Take all that energy with you to jump to seated. And we're going to come down for back bending. So we'll do a little different today with the hands over the head. So modified bridge today. Fingertips reaching for the heels, hands over the head. So we're going to finish the exhale, press your feet down to the core. Expand here with the inhale, lifting your hips up. Keep expanding, keep inhaling. And then exhale to your core as you drop down. Keep exhaling to the core. When you're finished the exhale, you're going to inhale, expand back up, and try to hold at the end of the inhalation. See if you can hold with retention. And then slowly exhale to the navel as you drop down. Last time. When you're ready, coming up for on the inhale, radiating the beams of light from the bottom to the top. A slight retention. And then exhale to the core as you drop down. We'll drop the hands down by the side of the body, just one breath before we come up. Finishing the exhale. And we're going to inhale up to Paschimottanasana for the counter pose to back bending. Just coming into your forward fold, 8 breaths. Probably more like 5 breaths because we didn't go so deep. So just about 3 more breaths. Okay, we're going to inhale up, exhale across your ankles, bring the energy to the core. Use that when you inhale, jump back to the high plank. Drop your knees, chaturanga. Inhale, expand. Exhale, back, downward dog. Last pose, Matsyasana, fish pose. So exhale to the core, and then inhale. Use that energy from the core to lift you up. Inhale, expand, jump forward. Coming down from Matsyasana, fish pose. So you may have to untie your hair if you have a ponytail. Last pose, we're just going to, as usual, we're going to press the elbows, point your toes, feet together, active legs. And then you're going to finish the exhale. On the inhale, you're going to lift up your chest and bring the back of your head on the floor. Exhale into it. 8 breaths here. This is a very nice pose to work with Prana-Apana. You're going to really feel the movement of energy here. See if you can get any physical cues with the inhalation. Two more breaths. We're going to finish the exhalation. On the inhalation, press your elbows, lift your chest up, bring your chin to chest, and then exhale. We're going to come down. And then we're going to come up, last vinyasa before Shavasana. So we're going to cross the ankles, exhale to the core, and then inhale will bring you up. Drop the knees, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to cross the ankles the other way. And come down for Shavasana for about 4 to 5 minutes, and I'll bring us back for closing. So release the breath. Allow yourself to rest, receiving the benefits of your labor, of your hard work. Giving the chance for the parasympathetic nervous system to kick in and restore and regenerate the body. And we'll start to bring the awareness back into the space. wiggling your fingers and your toes. We'll inhale the hands up and over the head. Turning onto the side and rest your head on your upper arm for a moment. And we'll slowly come up to seated. Easy cross-legged pose. Hands to heart center. We're going to do the closing chant. So finishing the exhale, and we'll inhale to Om. Swasti pajabhyaha palipalayantam nayena margena mahim mahishaha go brahminyaha shubhamastu nityam lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have benefited from this class and that you continue to use prana and apana in your practice. Bye, everyone.